So before started, I want to let you know. I arrange this meet and greet. I don't want to be selfish. I arrange it. This is my event, so I invite everybody to come. My opponent, my the other candidate. So I'm going to talk first because I have a lot to say, and then Larry will speak, and then Jackie will speak, and then after they are done, Eddie, let's go for council candidate. We forgot to. That's okay, but Eddie Lesko is running for council, and Diane is not here, and Jose Rivera in the corner here, shy. Yeah, I know. So he's running. He's seeking re-election actually because he's already a council member. So it will be great. So I just want to introduce Larry's a friend of mine. We've been friends since after the election 2018. Since I ran and against him, so he ran and then I lost. But we became friends since then. So that's the way it is. So I remember after the election, I organized something at MJ's. Remember, I invite all the candidates, winner or loser. That's the way I am. You lose is nothing. It's not the end of the world. It's not about that. Okay, so we became friends, and then since then, I told Larry my plan. He approved my plan. Even the other council member are always still friend with them, okay, because they love my smile, they love my energy, they know I have passion, okay. And Jose is a special friend of mine. I'm friend with his wife. You know me, Jose. And Jackie, my girl, she's a friend of mine also. So we've been friends since 2018, since after the election. So first, I want to thank everyone today to come to my meet and greet. I'm touched beyond words. As some of I ran for town council 2018, so I lost. But to me, sometimes you have to lose in order to win. So I learned a lot of things. My last election, my last campaign, I learned a lot. Things I didn't know was happening in Spotswood. When I said that, I know what I'm talking about. Okay? You can be 20 years, 50 years, 40 years living in Spotswood. What I know in 10 years, you don't know. Okay? I know what I'm saying. So my loss last year, 2018, I was so proud of myself because there was 660 residents that vote for me. That means they had faith on me. Okay? I was so proud of myself. I said, oh, this is not a loss. This is a winning to me. A lot of people after the election congratulate me. I said, you are a winner in my book. That's motivate me, give me determination to try again, because you don't know if you will do better until you try. Okay. For my first time running with no experience, to me, I know I did a great job. That was a positive campaign. I will never regret it. I did 2018. Okay, so I'm running again. That speak volume. That means a lot. I need to start to resident to understand when somebody lost the election and then you want to run again. You need to keep in mind that person want to change. It's not about because of my race, or I don't speak perfect English, or I am from another country. No, it's about what I want to do for Spotswood. Okay? I want to bring positivity instead of negativity because there is too much negativity in Spotswood. To me, negativity bring on bad luck. Okay? That's the way I am. I want, to bring life to Spotswood. Spotswood is dead. Right now, did you hear something? There is nothing going on. What did you hear? Nothing. Okay? Really. I want to bring life to Spotswood. It's not about, I want to do this, I want to do that. You need to see the passion. You need to see the love I have for Spotswood. That's why I want the resident to understand. Think about it. Just think about it. Because I want to do so. I'm not fake. I'm real. I'm the real deal. You need to understand. You need to vote for me. Because I want something for Spotswood. Now, I am back with more experience. And I will be unstoppable. I don't want nobody to tell me negative about things. I want only positive. The knowledge I gained from the last campaign, I want to put it in news because I'm not playing this year. I'm not playing because I couldn't do anything last year, 2018, because that was my first, so I learned. So I said, I want to try again. The things Spotswood residents need to see that, when I was running 2018, I didn't ask friend, I didn't have family, I didn't ask anybody that I'm about to file application for town council. I saw the ad on tap. I took upon myself to go to the municipal building and file my application, and then I told my friend, this is what I'm doing. Okay? So this is a big difference when people tell you, you can go there, do it. But to me, it's not your heart. Your heart is not on it. Your heart is not on it. That's what my sign said. My sign said, Spotswood that heart. I want people, when you read a post I'm posting, read between the line. The line saying something. Don't just scroll. The line is saying something. I don't know if it's because of my training eyes, in law, but we learn about when people write something, what that person mean to say. Okay? Did you see when I'm talking, I always said, my Spotswood resident, my Spotswood. Because where I come from, when you say my in front of something, that means it's respect. Okay? That's love. Okay? I always put to my wonderful Spotswood resident. But the resident need to see this is something you need to think about it. There is love in there. When I wrote something, you can see, you can read the passion. You can see the love. Come on, Spotswood resident. Don't do that. I deserve to be in the council because, I'm putting my heart, my soul, my love, my passion into that campaign. And I promise you, when I'm on that seat, I will never, never betray you. Because when I say I'm doing something for Spotswood, I will. It's not like, I'm saying words like, just to say words. My words come deeply to my heart. Okay? I'll say it again. I'm not fake. I'm real. That's why I'm doing this. Okay? I will say to my Spotswood resident, you speak, I hear, I listen, and I execute. Okay? I cried loud last election 2018, but this year 2020 I'm crying louder to you. You need to see the passion, the love. You need to see that. Sometimes you have to take chances on people. You need to make the right decision. Okay? Vote for progress, change, a leader you can trust. Change is the pathway to grow. I have a vision for Spotswood. Let me do it. Give me the chance to do it. I'm trying to implement something phenomenal in Spotswood. I cannot do it alone. I need your help. I'm not the enemy here. I'm your friend. Trust me. I'm a loyal friend who needs positive change for Spotswood. I promise you, I will make decision only in the interest of Spotswood, not because my other my other fellow said no, you need to vote yes. No, I'm not doing like that. If I have to vote on a resolution, I need first to analyze it, understanding it. I have to read it entirely before I said yes, I'm voting on that, or no, I'm not voting on that. I need to understand it first. And then that thinks about by attending the council meeting, there is a lack of communication, lack of organization. I want the paperwork come to us 5 days before the meeting. It's not like the day of the meeting you receive paperwork and then you're going to be in the rush to read. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not allowed that to stop. Okay? This have to stop. This is not professional. We need the paperwork 5 days before. I will not make rush decision. I will make fair decision for the resident. Please, do not judge me. Don't see what the outside, because the inside is my true feeling for Spotswood. Okay? We need to make right decision, because don't judge the book by his cover. Okay? My intention for Spotswood are real. When elected, I will go right to it. I'm going to start in January. I'm on that seat. I'm going just right to it, because I promised the Spotswood resident what I'm going to do. Okay? I'm going to just write on it. Okay? I'm going to start make plan. Okay? Marylin is on her way. Okay. So I just want to tell you a little bit of about myself. You see me, but some people that know me. Okay. I'm from Haiti. I speak French and Creole, and I speak English. I know my English is not perfect, so I know that. Okay. I know my accent. I will never get rid of my accent, but I have the ability to be on that council. I have the ability because I am highly educated. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I keep telling people that. I am intelligent. I know what I want to do for Spotswood. Okay? So when I was in Haiti after high school, I went to law school. Okay? Because I always want to be a criminal lawyer. Okay? I went to law school for 2 years, but after that I didn't finish. So I came to America. When I came to America, I always wanted to go back. Okay? So I came to America with kids. So of course, I worked 2 jobs to put my kids to college. Okay? All my kids had professional career. So you don't know me. Okay? You don't know me. I want my voice to be heard. I'm not fake. I'm real. I have an education. So after my kids are grown, they have their own kids, Now I said, this is mommy time. So I went back to school to study criminal justice. This is my professional background. I have a bachelor degree in criminal justice. I have an associate degree on forensic science. I got 6 months internship before graduation. I went to the courthouse to train with people. I really had the experience. I learned a lot from them. Okay? I work with detective, go to crime scene, get evidence, all that stuff. They are all right here. Okay? I even want, I was planning to ask maybe the board of the board of ed to the middle school. I want to teach them about forensic science, about criminal justice, something the basic, but free of charge. I don't want any money. Volunteer. I'm a volunteer. This job, the council, is a volunteer job. This is no money on it. No money. So what can go wrong if you vote for me? There is nothing wrong by voting for me, because voting for me is believing. We need to believe. Just believe. That's why I'm trying, to tell my special resident. People who know me, they know, I'm always, smiling. Always, I'm nice to people. Always, I don't mind, you are my opponent or not. We still friends. We still family. This is a family town. It's not about, putting all the sign you want. It's not about that. It's not about posting all the time, posting. It's what this is about, what's in here. This is what about in here. Understand, read the line. The line telling you something. I keep saying that. Read the line, because there is no love in there when you read something from other people. There is no love in there. You have to say it. You have to know. Sometimes I remember my grandmother used saying, you need to listen with your eyes. That was just an equation. So that's when you have to pay attention. Pay attention. So after have my after I'm done with my internship, even the guy told me he's going to give me a recommendation. He highly recommended me to that lawyer who wanted a paralegal. So I went there, and then the guy said, you've been recommended with this, with who. I know him. I said, knowing him, if he recommended you, that means you are the best. And I worked for him for 2 months, and after 2 months, there is the other lady, she was leaving or retired, I don't remember, and he promoted me to senior paralegal. You don't see that that often. Through my career, before going to school, I work in the food industry, right? But I start as a server, shift supervisor, manager, assistant manager, okay? District manager. Every job I always put my way up. I'm always a leader. So why can I be on the council? I'm always a leader, and a trustful leader too, And then when I was leaving that law firm, he got devastated. He said, what I'm going to do? You are my right hand, because I learned a lot from that law firm. A lot. Okay? So he got somebody, I have to train that person. He told that person, you see her, Marylin, learn from her. Everything she's telling you, just do it. She knows, she's proactive, she's diligent. She knows she's really make me win cases. Okay? I'm somebody who organized. I don't like disorganization. Okay? I just want to tell you something. When I was running for 2018, there is no name, okay? There is that person. I have my sign in front that my friend's store on Main Street. And then that person called that my friend, and then that person said the name who's calling. And then my friend said, Marylin, I have something to tell you after the election. So he told me, that person called me. You know what that person said? Because my son was in front of the store. That person said, keep it white. This is something I will never think to hear. He said, keep it white. That's what the guy told me. I said, okay, no problem. I don't pay no mind. I have another person. I asked the person, just very friendly. Are you going to vote for me? That's the way I am. Are you going to vote for me, girl? The way she said no, this is not what she said. This is how she said. Okay? I know that person said, I will never vote it for you, but I didn't say anything because maybe the vibe I got from that person is because of my race. I don't care about that because I know my ability, so I don't care. So I'm just want to let you know this is what I get from 2018 when I was running. And then I said, I'm running again. That have to tell you something. That have to tell you something. I'm not afraid. I stand for what I believe. I stand for what I believe. Okay? And then what I don't understand. How you've been in the same organization with that person. You are in the same organization. We're doing the same volunteer work. You're not supporting that person. You're supporting an outsider. That's what I get from the campaign. Okay? You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to support the person you work with. I would never do that. I will never do that. If that person is working with me, I will support that person. We need to support each other. This is teamwork. This is a family town. Okay? You don't do things like that. And then me personally, that's me personally. I will never put my campaign sign on the street where that person lives. You put the campaign sign right next to that person who's running against. I will never do that. I make sure the person that my opponent, I want to make sure I don't have my sign on the street. That's my personal belief. That's me. That's all I am. Just I will work diligently with the other council member, which I admire. I admire you, Jose. You know that. To find solution. I'm a leader you can count on. A leader for all Spotswood residents. I'm all Spotswood. I'm all Spotswood again. I'm all Spotswood. Okay? I am confident I will represent you with class, dignity, respect. Okay? Because Spotswood family deserve better. We deserve better. I need to put all the council on their toes when I am on that seat. Because we need more organization. Like I said, I will make sure I research everything before I vote on something. Because you cannot vote on something you don't understand. I have to understand it first. I have to read it. Don't rush me. I'm not doing that. I'm just letting you know flat out. I'm not voting on something I don't understand. Like a resolution, is not, the resolution is not even supposed to be on the paperwork. If you don't analyze it, understand it, read it. I need to know why this is for what, this is for what. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that that never happened. I will be honored to represent our town, my town, our town. Your voice, my voice. My voice need to be heard. I will do it with pride because I'm proud of myself standing here anyway, talking to you guys, talking to the other people who can attend. They're going to see it tomorrow. Very proud of me. It might be not much for everybody, but for an immigrant who come here to America and to have a bachelor degree in criminal justice, studying, go to school, this is a big thing for me. This is a great accomplishment. With kids, okay? This is a great accomplishment because I wanted to study the law. Even I couldn't do the whole law things, but at least I study my criminal justice. I learned a lot, okay? So I can bring all those knowledge to the table, okay? I will get things done properly, and I will always look for positive result. I will be hands-on. For example, you can have a problem, and then you call or email, I bet you I will be the person, the first person coming to your house. It will be me to resolve the problem. That's all I am. We are Spotswood United. When you have a positive community, you get great result. I believe on that. When you get great result, you got a happy community. Let's be the part of the solution. I want to be the change. I want to be part of the solution. I am honored and humbled by your support and the love you are giving me. It's my civic duty and a privilege to serve this wonderful town. You need an honest voice who has you, the resident, at heart, who can defend your interests, who will stick with you through thick and thin. Let's work together to achieve this goal. I am a person of integrity. I don't break promises because where I come from, when you make a promise, it's like a debt. I will never jeopardize that. I said I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. I am smart. I have a big heart. I have a heart of gold. I hope everybody understands me because I know, my accent doesn't do anything. It doesn't matter. It's not about that. Okay? Because my accent, my not speaking perfect English, doesn't keep me away to get my diploma. Because when I walk on that stage to get my diploma, I graduate on top of my class, 40 years old, top of my class. Because when you have passion for something, you succeed on it. You have to understand, because the same passion I have for law, that's the same passion I have for Spotswood. Because I can make Spotswood successful. Okay? So when I walk on that stage, I was in tears. And my daughters was there to cheer me on, okay? And they said, Mommy, you did it. And now I'm getting emotional now. I'm proud of my accomplishment. Well, if I say I am, then I am. If I say I will, then I will. If I say I can, then I can. I'm crying loud to tell you I can, okay? I will fight for you. Thank you. I will not give up until I get the response I need. This is who I am. I'm a simply genuine, caring, loving person that I am. I'm not a politician. I just want a change for Spotswood, for our town. I'm not a politician. I could not be prouder than living in Spotswood. Like I said again, I will represent with class, with grace, because if you don't have class, dignity, love, passion, and well manners, all those together, you don't belong in that seat. You don't belong in there. You don't belong in there. Because I have all that. I am determined. I'm persistent. To me, determination is an essential part of success. It's a positive and powerful motivator. I will be commit to improve your life. Please allow me to do so by voting for me. My determination to run for town council again is giving me motivation to make positive changes for the residents of our town. Like Thomas Edison said, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try one more time. Here I am. I'm trying one more time. Please don't give up on me. Don't give up. Please. My passion for the job is that I will make me an incredible person to work with, to make a difference in people's life. You don't have to be rich, brilliant, beautiful, successful, speaker, putting sign over, put on what you are doing. But they are just words, okay? Because you're not supposed to overthinking it. I'm not overthinking. I'm not selling. It's not a race. It's not the Olympic game. It's not a competition. It's all about sportswood. Deeply in my heart, I can tell you how I care. Some of you know how much I love sportswood, how much I care about sportswood. It will be my absolute honor to serve as town council and a privilege to work alongside other wonderful council members, which I have much deep appreciation, and I love them. I will be grateful for the opportunity you will give me to represent our town. I have compassion. I have respect for everybody. Okay? My sign said, one goal, one passion. And I mean every word of it. Every word of it. I have sportswood at heart. You need to understand that. You need to see the people who really need it just to sit in there. But I don't need it just to sit in there. I have passion. I have the ability. And I know what I want for sportswood. To see all of you today is giving me encouragement. And encouragement lead to motivation. And motivation and passion lead to success. So that's what I want sportswood to be, a success. Take a chance with me and you will not be disappointed. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Sportswood need a little TLC. I'm telling you, sportswood need a little TLC. I'm willing to give it that, and I am able. I'm not running just because of the sake of running. I'm running because I'm passionate and love our small town. Ask yourself this question. What this bald lady in here talking to you? So you need to say yourself, let me think. She won 2018. She lost. She got 660 resident votes for her. Okay, let me give her a chance again. Maybe she will do something for sportswood. And this is not maybe. I will do something for sportswood. This is not maybe. I will do something for sportswood, and then you will know after that my platform. Okay? I promise I will never betray your trust and jeopardize my integrity. I'm running a simple, honest campaign. Okay? And then my campaign is self-funded. This is my little money I put in there. I didn't ask for nobody to borrow money, everything. This is my little money. I would like to organize event for the senior on weekend and transportation to this event. Look at, this is the example here. We're having a meet and greet, and then the senior, they are not here. I need to find solution to have the senior to participate on those events, especially on the weekend. This is one of my platform because I want to do something for the senior. Dana is doing something great for the senior center. She's my idol, okay? But on weekend they have nothing to do. I need to bring something to them, okay? Like they don't have computer, they don't have Facebook, okay? What we read on Facebook, they don't have it, okay? I want to bring something to them, okay? I need to find a way, even they cannot come, so we can deliver to them or something, or transportation. I can, because I'm thinking, okay? Because they really, like at church, they want to go to church. They don't drive. They need transportation. Okay? That's in my mind, on my agenda. I want to make sure that will happen. I need to implement, like, we need to have a Spotwood Day. Come on, why we don't have a Spotwood Day? We need to have a Spotwood Day so people can come. Music, have fun, okay? We need a Spotwood Day. The kids need to have somewhere to go, okay? I need to have a Veteran Day parade. Why not? I want to have a Halloween costume parade for the kids. We even need a 4th of July celebration on Spotwood. Why to go to East Brunswick? Why to go to Elmeda for a park? Look at this park. You tell me if this park is not dying. I want to do something with this park. I even go to Amazon to see. We need a slide, right? It's only $200. I can pitch in. I can put my own money in there for the kid to have a slide, a swing, or the house things. We need to take off all those little things in there. They look sad. We need benches. We need benches. There is no bench. The pot is crying. No, we need something. That's what I need. I need to bring Spotwood alive because Spotwood is dying. It's like a sleepy town, okay? It's dormant. I need to put all my Spotwood residents, bring them together. Because that's a small town. We see each other all the time. You go to church, you see them. You go to ShopRite, you see them. This is a family town, a walking town. I walk all the time with my ladies. You see everybody. We need to bring together. It's not about what Spotwood can do for you. This is what you can do for Spotwood. We can pitch in because I want to have something. I have planned to form a Spotwood recovery committee when I'm on that seat because I need to have somebody to talk to me about what they would like Spotwood to get because we need something like that. We need something like that. Like my top priority will be the lake, and there is a committee I think is going to form, and you bet I am going to be on that committee because when the lake is over, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to bring more people, okay? Like small businesses. Look at this. The businesses are living. We need those businesses in Spotwood. I want to create a plan for the small businesses. The dollar store is out. This is where I buy my stuff. My dollar store. I'm cheap, okay? Subway is gone. Snap Fitness is gone. Tony is gone. Come on. Don't let Spotwood die, okay? We need to revive Spotwood. We need to bring life to it. That's what I want to do, okay? there is some resident who sent me things. Like I said, I will form a committee. I will call it fast food recovery committee. I will look for people to join. At least I need 5 people, so we can talk about what fast food need and what to do for fast food. Okay, so I think, to me, it's a great thing. I want to form that committee because we need that. When you go to the council meeting, you just talk, 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 and then go here, uh, uh, and then out there, you know. But when I am at the council, when a resident talk, I will take note. I will get to it. That's all I am. Because when you are a paralegal, you need attention. You need to pay attention, listen, and write at the same time. Okay? So believe me, I can do all that. I have all the experience. I have the ability to do that. Okay? Last year in April, I was going to have a multicultural event because I want that because we become diverse. Okay? I wanted to have a multi, but because of COVID, because it was going to be in April, because of COVID, it didn't happen. But I still want to do it. I hope next year will be good. I want to have that event, multicultural event, because I want to have people together. I want people to understand people culture. I want people to understand people religion. Okay? It's like a sample, like for Ash Wednesday. I go to the store and then somebody looking at me why I have that black things, Really? They don't understand it. But if we have a multicultural event, people are together, they will understand. They will understand why you have Ash Wednesday, why you have that black things in your forehead. And somebody, I need to enforce that out of Dunkin' Donut, people make the left turn. They don't really look at the sign. The sign is big, like the big circle. No left turn. They still are doing the left turn. By Ralph ice cream, we need a sign, no left turn, because this is a big accident ready to happen. By the monument, between Manapalan Road and Snow Hill Road, we need a traffic light. I want to make sure if there is a way to have a traffic light, because it's an accident ready to happen. I walk to fast food, I'm telling you, fast food resident, I walk and I see the line, people are selfish. They don't let people go. They just go. But we need that traffic light. I was saying that last year when I was doing my campaign, but nothing happening. But I want to make sure what I was saying last year to happen. That's what I deserve to be on that seat. I deserve. I got grandchildren. Look at Lorenzo and Ella. My family has been in Spasswood for 17 years. And I've been in Spasswood for 10 years. Thank you, Marion. She's my photographer. And then I've been here for 10 years. So they were in the school system, school district. Okay? So I have 5 grandchildren, but I have 3 living here, 3 grandchildren. Okay? And but the person sent me something, people making, okay, that person said, to do something about cop ticketing for parking one way. So I don't know, I will look to it because I'm still an outsider. I don't know what's going on. I have to be in there. You need to understand, I need to be in there in order for me to get some things done. Okay? And then that person told me about the attack on the idea and fireworks. I will get to it. I promise. I will get to it. Okay? The main things is the small businesses. I want to support the small businesses, like the Zipole guys. Even he's not he's from Elmeta, but he always come to Spatwood. Unfortunately, something happened. He lost his business. But somebody named Nicholas, he's doing a fundraiser for. But I pitch in. I send my donation in. That's what we do. You help other people, okay? Because we need the small business to stay in Spotswood because they are part of our economy in Spotswood, okay? And I will make sure we'll do something for the taxes, like a way to cut the taxes, not like to just cut, but we have to see things to be done first because we need to understand. Okay, my plan is doing whatever is right for the resident. I plan to do the right things and also to vote for the decision to benefit the town. Okay, it's like my platform is like unifying the community, the senior and the kid, the youth. I want to build up Spotswood because Spotswood need a huge facelift. That's the word. Spotswood need a facelift. Okay? You need a little life pump into it. Come on. Okay? That's I want to say this is my announcement. I want to say that I will in March, I have planned to celebrate my 60th birthday. So residents are invited, but I need 100 residents to come to celebrate with me my 60th birthday. But stay tuned, okay? Stay tuned because I want to dance. I love music. I love my music. We have to dance. We have to have event in Spotswood. And then the walk for my little miracle is going to happen in April. So stay tuned for that because I want to thank everybody who already donate for the fundraiser for the walk for my little miracle. But because of COVID, it didn't happen. So next year, if everything back together, I'm going to have it in April. Okay? And I think what is the third one? The multicultural event, and then the walk, and this is yeah, my birthday. Yeah, so yeah, my birthday next year, the walk for my little miracle, and then the multicultural event. I want to do that. I still want to do that. Okay? So that's all I want to say, guys. I'm happy. I'm blessed to have you here because I am everybody's friend. I don't care if he's my opponent here. I will go to Jose house to eat if I have to. That's how I am. Okay? I'm not the enemy here. I just want good things for Spotswood. Okay? Now I'm going to let you talk. What you going to do? Okay, Larry. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now they're going to introduce Larry. Larry going to talk first. After Jackie, Palmer will talk. Where is your stuff? Okay.
Thanks, Marylin. So before I introduce Larry and Jackie, I think Marylin and I should campaign in 2024 to be the first female president. Up next we have Larry Kramer and Jackie Palmer, who will be looking to get your vote for mayor.
Good afternoon. That's a tough act to follow. So I don't know how well I'm going to do. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. So I have a prepared speech because I'm not good at public speaking, but my name is Larry Kramer, and I'm running for mayor of Spotswood. I'm married with 4 beautiful kids. Louder? Wow, okay. Yeah, I know I got a big mouth. Thank you, honey. I'm married with 4 wonderful kids, and I've lived in Spotswood for 22 years. I'm a veteran, a Vietnam-era veteran of the United States Navy, and an avid supporter of the military. You may have seen me riding around town in my tribute truck. It's to honor all soldiers killed in Iraq and Afghanistan from the state of New Jersey. My political career, not really political career, but I got involved in township things about 10 years ago when I became a member of the Spotswood Planning and Zoning Board. 2 years ago, I was elected to the town council, and last year I became council president, where I successfully helped negotiate contracts that were outstanding for 3 years. As council president, I've been working hard with the council and other members of the borough to get infrastructure repairs made to the streets in our town and to ensure that we have the correct equipment needed to make those repairs. As mayor, I would continue to work with that has begun to obtain grants to dredge and finish cleaning and dredging Dervaux Lake with the council, who have a lot more knowledge in that, but I would still work with them to get that done, because I remember when I came here it wasn't as bad as it is now, and it seems to be getting worse. In addition to my council work and my work with Spotswood OEM, I've been a community emergency response team lieutenant for Woodbridge Township for the past 14 years. And I'm on the board of directors of the New Jersey Run for the Fallen. Every September we run for 4 days from Cape May to the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Homedale to honor all of the soldiers killed in Iraq and Afghanistan from New Jersey. The mission is to run 1 mile for every New Jersey active service member who has died in the global war on terror. I may be in politics, but I don't consider myself a politician. I'm just like you guys. I've lived here for a long time, and I want to try to fix the problems in Spotswood and make it the friendly town it was when I moved in 22 years ago. And that's actually all I have to say.
Jackie Palmer.
Thank you. I know Marylyn's on her photo shoot right now, but I want to say how so very proud I am of her. I have watched Marylyn since I ran for mayor in 2016. Marylyn has been a very good friend of mine. She has been a supporter of everything that I have done in town. She's always a voice that you can go to. So as you know, Marylyn is a friend of Spotswood. So I am proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You did a great job, and your passion is unwavering. Marylyn has passion that nobody I've ever seen, honestly, run for any elected official position, and Marylyn has that passion that Spotswood is very fortunate to have someone as passionate as her. And win or lose, I know that Marylyn's passion will continue to go forward in Spotswood, and that no matter what she does, whether she's sitting on council or not sitting on council, she will be a benefit to this town. So thank you for having me today. I told Marylyn that this was not my event. This was not somewhere that I wanted to be to speak. I will tell you quickly about me. My name is Jackie Palmer. I've been a resident for 21 years here in Spotswood. I ran unsuccessfully as mayor in 2016. I have really actually been campaigning for mayor for the past 6 years. I have seen a tremendous amount of change in this town. I'm not happy about it. And anybody who knows or has seen me or has heard me speak knows that my passion mirrors, maybe not as loudly as Marylyn's, but my passion for this town is to make a difference. When we ran 4 years ago, we made a difference because I was the first woman to ever run for mayor in this town. Still am, I guess. And we need a change. It's time. It's time for a change. We've watched the changes in this town, and Larry's correct as well. There needs to be a change. We don't have the wherewithal anymore to saddle our taxpayers another day with what's happening here. We have a lot of work to do, and that work needs the passion of people who are committed to this borough and committed to do the things that we need to do. You're right, we need a little TLC in this town, and that means that we have to come together as a community and work hard. And it's not about just one of us, Jose, Larry, Eddie, everybody who's working now, Diane, Marylin. If I'm the mayor, I expect to lean on them as well, because you can't do this by yourself. So I don't want to take any more of Marylin's time. Again, I thank you for inviting me. I thank you for having me speak, and best wishes to you.
So now it's time for the audience to, Jose. And Eddie.
And Eddie, yeah. So Jose, come. Oh, you want Eddie? Eddie, come first. I just want to let you know, Eddie, I just met him. He's a young man. I'm very proud of him to take the initiative that to run for council, because he wants to show the young kids it's not about stay behind the game on TV. Okay, you can do something for Spotswood, and I'm proud of you. I admire you for that. Oh.
So as Jackie said, this is Marylin's event. We won't take up too much of her time. Thank you for inviting us. We got lucky with the weather today, I think. About me, I graduated from Rutgers in the spring. I've never run for public office. I'm 22 years old. I've been on a few political campaigns. Right now I'm actually working in North Jersey on a congressional campaign 7 days a week. I'm on call pretty much all day, every day. My phone's been vibrating all day. So if you saw me on my phone, I was helping people out up there. So to get to the point, I do want to try to get new people involved in the town. It's the usual suspects at all the council meetings. Probably many of you are the usual suspects that go. There's a lot of issues we need to tackle in the town that new people need to be involved and have knowledge about. There is some division in the town on Facebook at the council meetings. Some people want to be instigators and internet trolls, and we need new voices to drown them out, silence them. We need to focus on real issues such as the lake. As we hit on, we do have funding for it already. That is not enough. We need to contact our representatives, so whatever good it will do. They already played a large part in it with the council, the current council, and the mayor. But I've written letters to Bonnie Watson Coleman, Dan Benson, Congress and Assembly. They didn't reply back. But if we get that group writing letters, that group doing phone calls, phone calls, they're going to have to pick up eventually. Even if they don't directly give us help, they can have leads on it. I spent some time in New Brunswick. I do know some people in the county in New Brunswick, like I said, that can help us out with that as well. And as Marylin nailed it, we need more events in the town. We have the Memorial Day Parade, the 5K, both of which didn't happen this year. So people need to get back out of the house one day when it's ready. The multicultural event is a great idea. We can do cook-offs, artistry event, you name it, woodworking competition, something clever, something unique to get different people involved. You can find me on Facebook, Eddie Lesko, Lesko, for Spotswood Council. I'd be happy to talk more there or after the event. But once again, thank you, Marylin. I'm excited to be on the ballot, win or lose, and I love this town. And I'll be at MJ's after, I think. I used to work there. I think I'm gonna get a burger. I'm getting hungry. Thank you.
Hi there, my name is Jose Rivera. I am a councilman. I'm looking to get re-elected. Again, Marylin, thank you. And like I said to Marylin before, I'm not going to be taking her spot, so it's going to be very brief. As a councilman, when I came in, yes, I went out and I started looking to find grants. I did find the grant for the lake, and we're working on the second phase of that. All right. Right now, we already went out for bid for a second time, and we got one now, so we're going to start doing that pretty soon. I work with the seniors. I also got them more money so like that a lot of the seniors that can't afford to repair their homes, they could start making some repairs in their homes. They have to go through the senior center, see Donna Falkenberry, and to put in the paperwork. And again, I am very involved in the town. I'm also a member of the fire department. Okay, and like you see me all over the place on my construction sites, looking at making sure people are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, I did have a license for a construction official, fire instructor, but I let that go because it was taking too much time from the town itself. Again, that's all I have to say, and I'm out there for you guys. And thank you.
So now I'm going to open it up to you guys. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask Marylin and any of the other candidates.
No question? Oh my God. Well, I think I said enough. I said enough. Yeah. Now we need music to dance. Come on.
So
we need that.
I gotta speak.
Yes.
Sorry, they had a question.
So I'd just like to say a few final words.
They had a question.
I got questions for both mayor candidates. What's your plans for Schweitzer, since that's now leaving town and that's our biggest rateable? And it's been here for 100 years.
Schweitzer, as long as they own the property, they still have to pay the taxes. Yeah. As long as they own the property, they still have to pay the taxes. I know there's a plan because we have water issues in Spotswood. There's a plan to try to purchase some of they have two wells. One's a real good well, the other one not so good. There's a plan to try to purchase some of that water to try to alleviate some of the money that we're paying to East Brunswick for water.
Also, the problem is we do not want to see another 500 apartment complex with a Chase and a CVS and God knows what the hell else will cram in there. Is there any way for a vote for the town to go in that spot? The zoning board said no.
I really don't know if there's a way for the township. I mean, it would have to be on the ballot.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Larry. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
So one issue with Schweitzer is one of the things you have to remember also, they own that land, right? So in all reality, we wouldn't want government coming in and telling you who you could sell your house to, right? So in the same respect, we have to respect that business, and to Eddie's point and Marylin's point about bringing in small businesses, we have to be very smart about how we do it. Larry's correct, there is water on that property. About 9 years ago, Jose, we kind of missed the boat because they were selling off water, and Schweitzer sold a bunch of their water rights over to Monroe. I don't know what happened here in Spotswood that we didn't jump on that, and that's not anybody who's standing here because no one was sitting on the council or in the mayor position at that point.
No, that guy's 6 feet under.
Well, regardless, so the issue is that we kind of missed the boat on that, but Larry's correct. There is water on there that will alleviate some of our water issues. So in working with them, and we need to make sure that we're side by side on with the developer, with the, there's a broker that's in there right now. I do have, the name and phone number of that broker. We want to make sure. Obviously, if they're going to put something in there, the zoning board, the planning board has to approve what's going to go in there, right? It has to be zoned appropriately. There has to be town approval. So there is opportunity to do that. But at the same token, they own it. And Larry's correct. As long as they own it, they have to pay us. Now, moving out, if you left your house, you wouldn't want to pay your taxes either if you live there. So they're going to try to move, I'm sure. But I think it's a very important piece of making sure that we continue to have a rateable that's going to bring in money and offset our tax dollars. because that's part of the biggest issue.
I know at one point Ed Seeley had talked during the debate. He said if something should happen to Schweitzer's, he would look into putting a transportation center in there because the only bus center is in East Brunswick. Is that something you guys would consider? Because at least we wouldn't have 4,000 apartments in there. Because anything with housing would mean we need to build new high schools, build new grammar schools, and we need to, and also for the zoning board not to be sneaky like East Brunswick was and kind of like swipe that in underneath the carpet and not tell anybody, oh, by the way, we're going to be listening to all this shit, you better come down here and stop it. And it's already done and sealed before we even knew about it.
No, listen, we do some things very well here in Spotswood. Communicating is not one. Our communication in Spotswood is very poor. We don't have, it's not to fault anybody on it. It's a big job. I mean, it's a big job to keep people informed on what's going on. You've watched, I'm sure if you're on social media and you're seeing the candidates, we're all trying to get out there, right? Our hands are tied right now because it's COVID. Normally, probably all of us would be knocking on your door at some point to have a one-on-one conversation with you, but we can't. So communication's a challenge for us. We need to have more of that. We need to do it better. We need to be a transparent government. I mean, we've been listening to that transparency for a lot of years here in Spotswood. It's not come to fruition yet. And we need that transparency. We need people to pay attention to what's happening and where your money's going and what's going on in the town.
Right. Just going back to water and going back to zoning, there's a little enclave of places that's supposed to go up on Dora Avenue, off Dora, that they can't come in because of water issues. They can't get water, and I understand that there was a lawsuit that
We have lots of lawsuits.
that they brought to Spotswood because Spotswood approved the change in zoning for that area. Is that going to happen at Schweitzer's? That right now, I'm sure that's zoned
Yeah, Schweitzer's
manufacturing.
zone commercial.
So we can't change that to residential at, no offense, your whim.
No.
Same way they did to the corner of Old Stage and Summerhill. They just changed it at a whim at a secret council meeting in East Brunswick in 2015
And screwed us off.
and then just plowed in with that. That's their school problem. We don't have places to put more schools.
You're right. I will tell you, I went last night. Dan Lennon held an event yesterday. He's running for Spotswood Board of Ed. And I asked them the question of how many, apparently our enrollment is really down. And one of the reasons for that, right? One of the reasons for that is that, not that we should increase it. I'm not suggesting that in the least. But what I'm saying, right, we're finally at a place in which we're at the right place for numbers wise in our school.
It's not sardine cans.
Right, they're not, we're not living, our kids aren't in, right? I know, we all had, I had kids that sat in trailers, in Appleby school, it happens. So we're in a good place right now. We have a lot of houses for sale. It seems like there are people who, younger people who are moving in, they don't have kids yet, but we could go through that cycle again, and I agree with you. It's not, that's a totality of an issue that we have to look at. I think we need more ratables in town. I think it can't always be on the backs of the taxpayers. Jose talked about it too. Grants. Eddie said it as well. We do not ask other people for money. We need absolutely someone who's going, to Eddie's point, who's going to go there and fight the state and the county to say, Spotswood needs what we need. Nobody's done that in a really long time. Nobody has stepped up to the plate to, and I'm going to kind of take Marylin's passion at this moment and say that the way I do it to the poor council now, I hope that the state and county fastens their seatbelts, because if I'm the mayor, that's my job.
But now, I've been through experiences where people hire grant writers, and those grant writers, that salary comes from a portion of the grants they get.
Sure did, absolutely.
Why aren't we doing that now?
Amen. Agreed. That would be my plan. We have a business administrator. Really, technically, a business administrator should be writing grants and searching for money, as should your engineering firm. Those are things that should be being done by professionals that you have in town. We don't have that. We don't have it. It's absolutely imperative that we have someone who's looking out for our interests in Spotswood and finding the get $2.5 million for that lake.
Really need 4 3/4 more.
No, you
At
actually
least.
need about 6 more,
Yeah,
6
we
or
need,
7
yeah,
more.
or more. Yeah.
I think the total, Jose,
Yeah,
was
10 or
what,
12.
10 million or
10
something?
to 12 million,
Been
yeah.
up, it's gone up. The lake is now up to 10 million.
To do it the right way.
Do it everything
You're,
like
you're
like-
looking at approximately almost 15 million dollars.
Huh.
To do it the right way, that's absolutely. But this isn't. But see, the
not to
lake
speak
is
ill
not
of
just.
it, but he had told me when he was running for mayor some years ago.
The
to
boat,
rotate and
they
then
had the
push this whole
opportunity,
boardwalk
and the
thing.
boat,
Right.
Yes, the boat. The boat.
Just took off.
Yes.
Yeah.
all right, again, what they were mentioning about, again, one of the things is also the water in town. Okay, they missed the boat on
You should run for
George
Senate.
Street.
Fixing George Street, yeah.
Okay, doing the FEMA
Run
thing.
for Senate.
They decided to divert that money somewhere else instead of fixing George Street and going after FEMA for the rest of that money. Just like when with the EMS, they were doing
President
that,
one day.
changing the site to
I'll
put
be your
it down
VP.
there. But luckily, we went back to, and this is probably when I got in, that went back to the original site. FEMA only gave us $400,000. Okay. And then that building was 1.2 that by the time it got finished. But what happened is I argued with FEMA and brought FEMA with the state representative from state police emergency management. We came together and we discussed everything that was wrong. I had pictures, we had everything that went down. I had the construction officials, I had everybody there. And it came out to that FEMA gave us more money. Oh, we didn't know this. Well, this is what we got. So we got more money. The same way you could have done George Street, you could have got George Street back on running.
Yeah,
But they diverted the money again.
if George Street goes back online, do we need Schweitzer?
It would
You
never
still-
hurt
you
us to
still-
have extra
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
It would never hurt us
And-
to take water.
And don't forget, there's a gentleman that wants to build 22 houses on the other property of Schweitzer. We'd have to give them water. So
Yeah.
in order to do that, and that would,
Is that not built yet?
no. Can't build it, can't give them water.
From the state saying that he cannot build unless he satisfies the water restriction area. Okay.
Yeah.
The state gave us a allocation of water, what the town has to put up. And what they do is they take the biggest amount that you're getting now out of any of the wells and say, okay, that's offline. Can the other wells or the other place you're getting, can they supply that amount of water to the town? So we didn't meet that.
Okay. And even though we're getting water from these Brunswick, we couldn't meet that.
Hey, listen, I'm not crying over
Couldn't
less
meet the
houses
two
being built.
off of them houses, no.
As far as I'm concerned, that can stay woods forever.
Yeah.
Well, like that, since the dinosaurs run, let it be there till they come back.
But that was also, if I'm not mistaken, those 22 houses were approved by looking through the DEP's wetland restrictions.
Yeah, because they're like 5 seconds away from, it's like, the house will be here, and the wetlands are there.
Again,
know.
that,
They can't even make the
I know.
road, they
Again,
they
that
can't make the
is-
road the proper size because of the wetlands.
Yeah.
that was, sorry, but that's planning board and zoning,
Yep.
that was them,
Yep.
okay?
But I mean, my thought is, and since you're here and I'm there, and I'm part of what could potentially happen, what's going to prevent someone from coming in and doing a Route 18 to the Schweitzer property and putting up 500 apartments?
Well, I can tell you right now, okay, that Schweitzer is zoned as a not construction, commercial property.
Okay.
So it would have to be,
So,
the
yeah,
zoning
it would
itself
have to
would
go
have to go through
Yeah.
changing that designation. So it's designated as commercial, it has to stay commercial, it'll be sold as
But here's something as the mayor would do. Make it, to go to the zoning board, say, you
Industrial.
can't touch that zoning unless the entire town knows about it.
Okay.
Oh, light okay.
Even
so
better.
light industrial is even better for us.
industrial. It could be, but it'll still have to be changed if they want to move it to if some kind of a commercial building would need to go in there. I mean, there's also question on what's there, right?
Right.
For years, right? So we don't
You
know.
have no idea what's in the ground.
Right, what's in the ground. They may or may not ever be able to.
A
You
toxic zone.
could be, could be.
I worked there for years.
Could be a Superfund site.
Yeah, it could be a Superfund site.
Well, we know that that was a target site.
Yes. Number 8 on the Al Qaeda hit list.
Oh yeah, that was nice to know, wasn't it? That was like, oh joy, terrific. Well, at least my only consolation was, I'm only 2 miles away. I'm dead.
You wouldn't know it. None of us would know it
For
here.
about 3 seconds, you'd be like, oh crap, and
You might not even get that out.
It would have been like, bye.
But that's the thing, like
It's just before you cross the railroad tracks into East Brunswick. It used to be called Smith Klein Beach.
That whole sneaking through without people knowing to be able to be on the zoning board and say, you're not pushing this down our throats. That kind of crap has to stop.
The only thing,
Communication.
I've been on the planning and zoning board, and the only thing that we've really had any discussion